Oh, hey guys, welcome. I wanted to introduce you to my Phoenix, Arizona house, and I wanted to walk you around so you can see what an Airbnb setup looks like. I'm also gonna share some tips and tricks about what I buy, how I set it up so that logistically it's most efficient for you, your cleaners, and your guests. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Lifestyle Leaps. My name is DM and I'm here to help you take big steps towards early retirement, financial freedom, and do whatever you want to do. I do that using my own personal experience to show you how I was able to do that by the age of 35. One of the biggest ways that I did that was through real estate investing. And although real estate investing is a great investment, it is supercharged by using strategies like short-term rental and midterm rentals or house hacking to supercharge your savings so that you can retire even sooner. So in this example, I'm gonna show you our Phoenix house. As we go through, I'm gonna show you some examples and strategies that I use. Some you might already know and some you might not have considered yet. So let's go. Because this is an out-of-state property, we live in California and this is in Phoenix, Arizona, it's actually extra important for us to have the right systems in place to make sure that service providers like handyman, cleaners, appliance repair guys can come in and do their job. It's also really important for us to have backup key systems for our renters who come in and then they lose the key. So we actually have two lock boxes, one at the front door with one separate code and a set behind the house with a separate code, so that we can either give it to a handyman or give it to the guests while they're here, and if they lose it, there's still a backup plan. Some people love the smart locks where they can have a specialty code and it goes for the guests. Let's say their last four digits of their phone number is used as the code to get in, and it's only valid during the time that they're here. I love that too. I have that in our Portland house. However, make sure that if you use those kind of locks, that there's also a key, a manual key access, and that key goes into a lockbox somewhere else, because you don't want it to run out of batteries and you're totally screwed. So when you rent a short-term rental, you actually have to consider more vacancy opportunities in between each guest because there is more frequent turnover than when you have a long-term rental. So even though we actually profit thousands of dollars a month, we put some money aside to account for when we do have vacancies, whether it's a few days, a week, or maybe sometimes even 2 weeks in between guests. So as long as we put some money to allocate for that, I'm not really worried about it because it's accounted for when we do our profit and loss statement to understand how much we really actually take home at the end of the day. In every bathroom, I like to leave one box of tissue paper, a nice glass bottle of hand soap that's refillable, 3 extra rolls of toilet paper, and for toiletries, instead of the single use, I prefer the larger pump bottles that get cleaned and refilled in between each use. Personally, I hate wearing my hair up like this, but the reason why I'm wearing it up like this is because the house is clean and I don't want to have my hair fall out as I do this walkthrough with you guys, and then I don't see it and then my guests complain and they're thinking, why is there major long hairs in this house? So here is our community bar. We just leave a sticker on here that says drink some, leave some, and it's actually grown to be a lot bigger than when we started. But we leave these available for guests so that they can enjoy themselves, and clearly they have. Check out link in the description for all the things I used to furnish this home. Here is the storage closet. Note the door handle has a keypad entry. I'll link that if you want to get that off of Amazon in the description. up top, I have spare towels and sheets in case the ones inside the home are stained or ripped. Then I've got refillable paper goods, so that's your paper towels, tissue paper, and toilet paper in bulk. Those can go quickly, so I buy tons of them at a time, also to get better pricing. Then you have your kitchen refillable items like coffee, creamer, you've got tea, salt and peppers and oils, sugar, and filters. Then toiletry refillables, which also include dish soap and the laundry soap, plus a new clean sponge for every guest. At the bottom is cleaning supplies, and you'll notice on the door is written instructions for cleaners in both English and Spanish. And over here, this is the kitchen where I label where everything should go. This also helps cleaners identify if things are completely missing or need to be refilled and replaced. So this place has a really cool outdoor fireplace and barbecue area, but I actually as an owner don't really prefer to host homes that have these special amenities because that means I have to take care of it. So it's so hot. We actually leave instructions for our guests, and we make it public on our listing that we do offer these amenities, but that we don't provide maintenance service for them. So we provide 2 propane tanks that they can refill if they want to use it, or we provide the fireplace, but they would need to have their own wood, and if they're done, then they have to clean up after themselves. So far, that has been fine. Nobody's complained about that. And I think too, like, we do explain that this is our vacation home, so we hope that they treat it nicely while they're here, and so far so good. One of my favorite things about this place is a pool. Having a pool is pretty amazing. There's this waterfall feature. The drawback is you have to have pool maintenance, and I also add pool care into my home warranty. Granted, that actually didn't cost very much extra, so I'm happy to have that, but it is a little bit extra. My pool guy, I think, is $125 a month, and they come out every 2 weeks, I think, to skim the pool and treat the water and scrub the sides. There is a pad here already for what looks like a perfect place to add a hot tub, but since it doesn't have a hot tub already, and it does have these other cool amenities like the pool, the fireplace, and the outside grill, and it is Phoenix, Arizona, so it isn't very cold often, I didn't think that adding a hot tub was a good fit for this location in terms of getting return on investment, right? Because we could get a hot tub for, let's say, $4,000 to $5,000 delivered. That wouldn't take a long time for me to get that money back. Well, thanks for coming to visit. I hope you enjoyed the tour and learned a thing or two, and I'll see you in the next video.